Hey guys, welcome back. Now, over the past few weeks, we've done a lot of talking about how low crypto prices could be going over the next 3 to 6 months. However, seeing just how quickly prices can change with new developments, like that of Greyscale winning in court against the SEC, it's also just as important to be talking about how high crypto prices could be going in the next big bull market cycle. And so that is what this video is all about. Making massive crypto gains is all good and well, but it's knowing when to take profits and upgrade our lifestyle. That's also a major piece to this game. And so today we'll be covering two big price predictions recently made by two top investment companies. The first is from Pantera Capital, who are a $4 billion US hedge fund. And the second is from Fundstrat, a financial research company to institutions, high net worth, and pension funds. Okay, so first up, starting with one of the largest US crypto hedge funds, Pantera, let's take a look and see just how high they think crypto prices will be going in the next bull market. And so this is the breakdown given by Pantera, and let me just take you through and see how they've worked things out. So here we have the halvings happening every 4 years. So we had one in 2012, 2016, 2020, and the one coming April time 24 next year. This is what happened after the halving. We'll look at those in a second. Then they have the percentage of the previous halving rally. This column I probably find the least useful. Then we have the beginning price. So this is the price at the time of the halving, and then where the price eventually topped out at. So at the time of this recording, we are about 8 months away from the next halving. Now, as far as the rallies goes, you can see the 2012 9,000% for Bitcoin is just ridiculous. And you really see here the diminishing returns. So next halving was just under 3,000%. Then the one just gone had 680%, and then they're projecting a 300% increase from the next halving. Beginning price, and you can see to get 9,000%, the price was only $12. So very easy to get multiples of $12. And as the price goes up, obviously it gets harder, which is why you get diminishing returns. So $12, 650, the last one was just shy of 9,000. And they are predicting that at the time of the halving next year, Bitcoin will be at around 35,000. And then when it comes to where the market actually topped out, we have 1,100, 20,000. And I remember when $20,000 for Bitcoin seemed ludicrously high, and now 20,000 would be extremely low, right? Just bear that in mind. Last time it peaked out 68,000, just short of 69,000. And here it is, the big price prediction. They think it's going to be topping out at 147,000. Let's say 148,000. So one thing I notice here is that it's just short of 150. And you'll notice that key price targets are round numbers, and that's just a fact of being human. So key price targets right now are $20,000 Bitcoin, 25,000, 30,000, remember, was a big level of resistance. So they think what's going to happen is once it gets to about 110, 120, 130, everybody's going to be calling that it's going to 150,000. And I think they think it's going to get a nice big run up just short of the line before crashing down, similar to what happened here. Everyone was saying, oh, it's going to 20,000. And it ran all the way up really, really close and stopped just short. So it's a 300% gain from the halving price. But just bear in mind, from today's price, it's closer to a 500% gain, and that's for Bitcoin. So obviously in about 2 years to get 500% is why we're all in crypto. Crazy, crazy gains. And obviously the top altcoins will be seeing much bigger gains than this. And then they also shared this chart as well. So it's a bit more of a visual to see what's happened with Bitcoin since inception. So breaking this one down, they have this pre-halving rally, the halving and post-halving rally. So pre-halving rally, you have the halving, this white line here, then the post-halving rally, and then the crash. Pre-halving rally, halving, post-halving rally, and crash. Pre-halving rally, halving, post-halving rally, crash, and this is where we're at right now. So they believe we are in a pre-halving rally, and this will finish at the halving at 35,000. Already giving a 2.3x, and then from the halving to the peak it will be another 4x. And I think gone are the days where you're going to see this 93x, even 30x, but still 400% in a matter of 2 years is something you would never ever get from a traditional index fund tracking the S&P 500. Okay, next up, let's look at Fundstrat. And so the second price prediction from Tom Lee of Fundstrat, he's come out and recently said Bitcoin could reach 180,000 next year. And this was interesting because this wasn't even the market top. He was just indicating that next year in 2024, we could be seeing 180,000. And there was one very specific reason why he said this. So here's a quick clip from Tom Lee as he explains which cryptos he likes to invest in and why such a big price target for just next year.
I think crypto is the residual. Is the residual allocation based on what the central bank could do? And of course, Bitcoin separately has as catalyst if an ETF, which, we're in the window where we'll start to see the potential for an SEC approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF.
And are you strictly Bitcoin at this point these days?
I think it's still easiest to navigate through Bitcoin and Ethereum because of their regulatory status is a lot more clear. And even today's Coinbase announcement shows that those are the two ways to get liquid exposure to crypto.
And I always like hearing your price targets because you are so fearless. Where are you on Bitcoin by the end of next year, let's say?
Well, if the spot Bitcoin gets approved,
yeah,
I think the demand will be greater than the daily supply of Bitcoin. And so the clearing price, this is done by Sean Farrell, who's our crypto digital strategist, is over 150,000. It could even be like 180,000.
But that's only if the spot, only if the ETF gets approved.
Yeah, and
this is a big F.
A spot US, because
right.
a spot Bitcoin ETF is approved outside
right.
the US.
Okay, but if it's not approved, then are we just lingering around 29,000?
There's still upside counts because of the halvening next year. So you'll have a drop in supply again. So the clearing price has to increase, but it won't be 6 figures.
And so, although we are about to enter Redtember, historically the worst month for the crypto market, we do also need to bear in mind where we think crypto prices will be going in 1 to 2 years from now. And we looked at 2 big price predictions. According to Pantera, one of the largest US crypto hedge funds, Bitcoin around the time of the halving will be 35,000 and then will be topping out just short of 150,000. And then Tom Lee of Fundstrat, a research firm to institutional investors and pension funds, he says that the enormity of a Bitcoin ETF is enough to reset prices between 150,000 to 180,000. So there you are, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Now tell me, what do you think about these price targets? Are they too high? Are they not not high enough, let me know below. But just remember, we are trying out the new SuperThanks commenting system. So to make sure to get your question or comment or request read and replied to, or just to say thanks, then use SuperThanks below. And for now, just to say, if you did enjoy anything in the video, then drop a like, and a big thank you to everyone who does, and I'll see you in Red Timber. Bye for now.